Hey everyone, and Cube here, and today we're going into the Fractured Hive. That's right, we are up in the Vesperian Isles, yay! Vesperian Isles here. Fractured Hive, it's located on, what's the name of this island? Vishanatol, I think, or something like that. There's gotta be something on here that's gonna tell me the name of this. Yeah, here it is. Vishanatol. So here we are. You go in here. Enter the Fractured Hive. Advanced solo. And then Nakafin shows up and is like, hey, what's up? And we're like, what the hell are you doing here, loser? Nagafin's a wussy dragon because he has to rely on the protection of the developers to stay alive. And even so, he has been killed in the past. And then they decided to change it to make it so that you couldn't zone your group in anymore. And then he got killed again, and they changed it again and made him 10 levels higher than anyone who zones in, blah, blah, blah. It's like, what's so special about him? He's like a little puppy-sized dragon. Alright, the first thing you're going to notice when you go into the Fractured Hive is that this is not the Fractured Hive, this is Guck. What the hell? Yeah. I'm not really sure why this is Guck, but it's the Fractured Hive. If you go through here, you'll eventually... Oh wait, did I not reset it? I didn't reset it. I've been busy on Tal. Ew. Let's get out of here. I thought it should have expired by now. Oh well. And then there's this guy. So hey, what's up? Alright, can I reset it now? There. Let's go back into the Fractured Hive. The Fractured Guck. I don't think they ever really explained to my satisfaction why it's actually Guck in the Hive. It's some nonsense about like alternate realities and all that, but whatever. I guess in that alternate reality, Norath was pushed together kind of like a pancake. It's like, yeah. There you go. And now Guck is a Bixie Hive. And hey, look, this feature requires all access, which is not true because this feature is not a feature. Oh well. Yeah, so if we go in here... Oh, wait. Let's put my hate transfer on him. Not that I need it, but let's put my hate transfer on him. Okay, so we go in here and there's bees. Behold, bees. And a Bixie. They look different from the old Pixies. Come on, Bdorn. Well, maybe I should just call him Badumbass. He has failed me quite a bit this last week, but the server has also been a little bit on the laggy side. Okay, as I recall, these guys will yank you towards the honey pool. Go get him, Alehammer. Yeah, see? I don't give a... Yeah, there we go. Behold the power of AoEs. Hey, you. Any others? I think that's it. Okay, cool. Let's look at the map real faster, because like I said, it's Guck. I'm here and I want to go over to here, so that way. Behold, a honey guard or two. Where's the Ucky pool of stuff? Where's the Ucky pool of stuff? Okay, now when all the tainted honey meets up over there, it turns into a name that you can kill. See, there's my familiar. Take that, wicked honey monster. Alright, get him. Get him, dwarf boy. This is lazy fighting at its finest. Just click all the AoEs. Oh look, we got him. If I remember correctly, when the globs of honey touch him, he heals. But nowadays, DPS is well beyond that heal, so oh well. Hell, even Tal's DPS is well beyond that heal, as you just saw, along with him. Where are we going? Right, we gotta go back the other way now. For some reason, the bees are not aggro. Not sure why. Hey, look, it's the Guk dudes. Or rather, the Krupp dudes. Krupp, isn't it like a coffee maker or something like that? Uh-huh, the wax wizard. She's focused entirely on me, which means that what's his name is not doing his job. Come on, do your job. There we go. That's why he's useful to have around. He gets their attention, then I can actually use my backstabs. Okay, so now we're gonna go in here. Well, I would assume that the invasion of the hive is unwelcome. That's why it's called an invasion. If it were welcome, it would be called an invitation. You are cordially invited to come and kick our ass. I'm an initiate Bixie hunter. Not really. Actually, I would say I'm an initiate Bixie self-defender, because I'm not actually hunting Bixies, I'm defending myself against them. Here's the barracks, then we go up to the top. And we'll fight a, I think it's a drill sergeant or something like that. Behold, loyalty point tokens, which I've never actually spent. You can't spend them because they have to be a paid subscriber. And as I mentioned many times before, they just haven't really inspired me to pay them. I think I preferred if it was a regular, you know, pay-to-play MMO instead of a free-to-play MMO. A nickel and dime MMO, as I sometimes think it's better described as. Anyhow, recently discovered something very interesting about my eyesight. As you know, I mentioned that it's kind of partially came back, and so far it's been holding firm. Last week or two have been pretty standard. But I noticed the other day, when I went to Walmart, as I was crossing the parking lot, look both ways before crossing the street, right? You know, to be safe. Well, I look to the right, I can see fine. Okay, yeah, I'm looking at the right now. I'm like, okay, there's my box over there. There's my, I got a garbage bag that I cut up and turned it into a sheet and taped it to the wall because that's the spot where the sunlight comes in and hits the wall. And it's a white wall, of course, so it just blinds me from that side. So I put a nice black garbage bag there to absorb the light. And it works pretty well. Nice. But if I look to my left, that's when my vision explodes. I cannot look to my left without my focus just shattering into like 1,000 different focal points. And then my eyes start trying to focus on each one individually all at the same time, and it is not fun. Now, if I'm looking at something that's like right next to my left side, then it's okay because it's close by. But for example, looking at the wall over there, no, there's like 3 pairs of blinds, or 3 sets of blinds over there, and there's 6 pull chains on each one, and it's not fun. So that's kind of weird. but it is a lot easier to read now. Was that a relucent wasp wing? That was a what? Yeah, relucent. Okay, yeah. And it's much easier to read when my eyes are being good-natured. Like I said, it came back partially. I want to emphasize the partial bit. It still gives me trouble. It's a lot easier to drive now because I don't have to worry about closing both my eyes. But I still do, depending on how bright it is outside. Oh no, the queen's not taking audiences. She'll see me. I'm kind of a big deal. I'm the star of this show. Yeah. More AoEs. AoE, AoE, AoE. AoEs are not just for warlocks anymore, unless you're Cosme, in which case you think that somehow it's for wizards. Because wizards have... What did she say? She said they had several times the number of AoEs that warlocks had. Trust me, I was the best wizard in EverQuest 1. That's what she said, I quote. World ranked #1 wizard in EverQuest 1. It's like, clearly you've never played a wizard before. Kiko and I, we were listening to her go on, well, reading her going on and on in general chat, and I was like, let's just count up our AoE spells and do a comparison, because he was on a warlock and I was on a wizard, so we did. The final count, it was something like, I shouldn't say final count because we didn't actually finish, but by the time I was done I had like 6, I think, including procs, and he was at, I believe, was he at 15 or 16? And I was like, yeah. Boosh. Come play with me, little Bixie person. Hive Commander. Okay, no, not Drill Sergeant. Backstab, backstab, backstab. Punch, punch, punch. And backstab. And you're dead. Notice that we're not getting items from the chest. We're mostly getting coin, or occasionally we'll get adornments like these. And that's kind of how the chests work. The final name will generally drop a chest. I say generally because I suppose it's possible that it might drop a regular chest like these. So far, every final name that I've fought has dropped a loot chest. Now you remember, if you're in Gek, there's a Dracota over here, but there's not a Dracota here inside this place. More Bixies. And we're taking them down. Because we're badasses. There we... There. That was fun. What was I saying? Oh yeah, loot chest. The final name to these zones generally give you a loot chest. I say generally because it's possible that they might not. I don't know. I've never had them not do it, but that doesn't mean it can't happen. It could just mean I'm rolling really, really high. And just like Gek, we gotta fall down here. Path of no return only. This one is not a path of no return because you can climb the honey. I think you can. Yeah. See? Woo. I call it honey, but it's actually like rock blisters or something. Okay, so now that we're in here, we got to do some stuff and take on the... What's it called? The monstrous rock, I think it's called. It's an obnoxious little bad guy. Oh, look, a thing. There we go. Pick that up. Hey, hey, hey! Emerald Marquee Stone. See, right there. Bing. Any others in the area? 2 others in the area. One back that way. Okay. Let's go grab it real fast because I'll probably forget about it and just teleport out like I always do. Look at her go. She's like, yeah, I can climb this rock wall. Yeah, I'm awesome. She's happy because I'm actually playing her as an adventurer and not just a carpenter. I got tired of her being a little wuss. She used to be like my #1 badass, and then she became my #1 wuss. Okay, where was it again? It was over there. Oh, right here. Yay. Crimson Dragon Eye. What the hell's a Dragon Eye doing inside a Bixie Hive? That's a good question. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that. One more. And where's it taking me? Oh, that's the Queen's room. Or the King's room if you're in Guck, which we're in Guck. You can call it a Bixie Hive all you want. This is Guck. This is laziness at its finest, and they're going to use lazy storytelling to explain it. It's not lazy programming, it's just lazy storytelling. It's an alternate reality. Yeah, whatever. You guys want some? Hmm? Meanwhile, our good buddy Bdorn is being a jackass.
Your invasion of the hive is unwelcome.
Leave the hive immediately. Come on, Bixies. Uh-oh. There they are. I'll admit these Bixies are cooler looking than the old Bixies. They look all badass and stuff. Well, except for their faces. Their faces look kind of stupid. Okay, this guy's trying to communicate with a different hive to let him know that there's been a coup in this hive. And then some dudes are going to come down here and be like, get the fuck out of here. And then I'm going to be like all, smack, 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 smack. Yeah, these guys right here. Hi. Hey, look, it's these guys. They're from the Nexus Core. And when you see those little things there, watch out because they're going to shoot a laser. Pachoo! See, they shot a laser. You thought I was kidding. I'm not kidding. They've got lasers and mechs and shit in this. This is the Dragon Afterlife. That's how stupid this story gets sometimes. I mean, we're in the Dragon Afterlife and there's a gigantic computerized Nexus Core and no one knows who built it. It's the Dragon Afterlife. Who the hell could have built it? Okay, here comes the thing. Now this guy will lay eggs and you want to get away from the eggs when he does because they blow up and do stuff to you that's not good. And my mouse is kind of being an asshole there. There we go. An egg that's larger than its own body. These fights can be kind of tricky for me because my eyes like to lose focus and then I gotta find my mouse. And as you know, my mouse is an asshole and it loves to hide from me. Okay, Bdorn, can you like hit him or something? Because he's a punk and I don't like him. Or you could just stand there, Bdorn, that's cool. And it will wipe him out. And now he's dead because he's an idiot. But so is this guy. There we go. Also, I really don't like it when the screen gets blurry like that because sometimes I just want to go down to Daybreak and just stab everyone in the eye and just say, there you go. Now tell me how fun your game is. You can see about as well as I can. Because I can almost guarantee you they will not find their game very much to be very much an enjoyable experience. Much of an enjoyable experience, I'm sorry. Anyhow, let's go on and deal with the queen. AoEs, AoEs, AoEs. Lots of AoEs. Yeah, you survived all those AoEs. You should be proud of yourself. Hey look, Advanced Tailor. Yes, you can sometimes get regular chests from them. Purple Glory Stone, already got that one. Bdorn, can you come out yet? And yes, I'm going to keep calling him Bdorn because if I'm going to be paying him 20 gold every half hour and he's going to have that crappy of a performance record, he doesn't get to be called his real name. That's all there is to it. That, and I'm getting really sick of their pathing issues. Like when I'll tell him to attack something over there, he'll run up 2 steps and stop and just stand there for 20 minutes going, hey. In other words, fix your damn mercenary pathing, Daybreak. What the hell have you been doing for the last 2 years? Anytime you want to get on this action, dipshit, there you go. Advanced Jeweler. Yay. I don't need them. Probably should just sell them. Hey, you. Okay, then we come up here and kill them. And then we'll fight the queen. All for one and one for the queen. Where is the queen at? Oh, she's up there. Okay. Yes, can't see target. Yay. When she does the honey thing, you gotta attack it. But I have AoEs. Lots and lots of AoEs, so I can just stand there and be lazy. Hey look, it's a treasure chest. Now this should have loot in it, regular loot. As I said, they've always dropped one, but that doesn't mean they always will. Cryptic Hive, Skirmishers, Chain Bracers. Let's take a look at them. Keep in mind, this is going to be a Tears of Vishan armor piece. Where is it? Is that it? Yeah, there it is. I'm wearing crafted armor right now, and the crafted armor is better. See, 160, 197, 601 versus 699 on the mitigation. 11.4 crit bonus is pretty nice, but mine's got 14.1 crit bonus, so yeah. But again, this is Tears of Vishan, and this crafted stuff is from Altar of Malice. So, from a later expansion. But they have gem slots, you can put gems in them. Once you fill 4 of the slots, it'll upgrade somewhat. I say somewhat, but it does upgrade actually. I don't know if I still have them. I had some gloves. And you have to do an upgrade. It's an introduction to the upgrading. Whoops. I saw that. Yay, the Flute of Joy. Behold, the Flute of Joy. All I need is the Harp of Harmony. And that collection will be done. Okay, so let's see if I can find them. No, it wasn't these. Actually, no, mine weren't gloves, they were bracers. I must have put them in the bank or maybe transmuted them already. Oh well. I was going to show you what the upgraded ones look like, but I don't have any now. So let's get rid of Bdorn. Get out of here, Bdorn, you loser. Alright, so that was the Fractured Hive. And let's just head back to the main island. That's the Dar Spire. Right over there. Oh, look. Aerial collectible right there. Potential aerial collectible. Those can either buff your speed, debuff your speed, or give you a collectible. This, however, is a collectible. See? Once you've seen them a couple of times, these will buff your speed. And I think that's all that these do. I don't think these can give you a collectible, but the dark ones might. The dark ones are a gamble. Droomlin's Mist. Don't have that one yet. Cool. Hey, hey, hey! Droomlins are way over here. Hey, look! Tears of Ishan. I'm working on that signature timeline right now. Why am I doing that? No, because, like I said, I was sick of Tal being a wuss. She used to be my #1, and then she became a wuss. Hey, look, a collection can be turned in. Which one? I have a collection for you. My collection is... Doesn't say. Ooh, small stack of Etma. Yeah, I'll take it. Ooh, a collectible. Ooh, the green tunic. Let's take a look at the green tunic. It's not a tunic, it's an entire outfit. Looks similar to the outfit that Tin's wearing. Let's look at the mantle. Actually, let's clear it. Reset it then. Fine, whatever. There we go. Okay, good. I can trade these. Okay, cool. I'll take this one. Because I can. Alright, thanks. Teratha, get the hell out of my way. Okay. Yeah, here's the Nexus I was talking about. It was built in the Dragon Afterlife. What the hell, Sony? What the hell? I say Sony because at the time it was Sony, it was not Daybreak. Daybreak hadn't been bought yet. Not that it would have mattered because Daybreak is still Sony. It's the same idiots.
Bright blessings.
Oh no, it's an ambush. Hey, Hey, come on. And now we gotta go talk to this dude. And he'll be like, hey, what's going on? There. Yay, another quest done. What do I get? A resonant spear. Sphere, not spear. It's a ball. Wait for me here. Ooh, this one gives me my Sokokar Wind Rider. And another ethereal music box. Yay, the Age of Darkness. Yeah, it's an ethereal music box. It looks kind of like a half ball. Anyways, that was the Fractured Hive, and this is Darspire, where you can hang out with Yelenak and a bunch of other dead dragon dudes. Because this is the Dragon Afterlife, where people apparently build mechanical structures and robots with lasers and stupid shit like that. I expect to fight robots and lasers when I'm playing games like Galaxies or if I'm playing City Heroes, not when I'm playing EverQuest in the realm of dead dragons. But I'm not bitter, I'm pissed off, there's a difference. Anyhow, thanks for watching everyone, and I will catch you later. Ciao!